Hello and welcome back. This is Chinese for Us Hands-on Writing. I'm Lily.
And I'm Chuck. Today we'll talk about a few more questions. Should I learn Chinese characters? How many do I have to learn? And how many characters are there?
How? Okay, first question. Should I learn Chinese characters? Definitely, because it's a key part of learning Chinese.
Why, might you ask? Because the Chinese phonetic syllables are really simple.
There are only about 400 of them, and these 400 cover thousands of characters, with each character usually having more than one meaning. So chances are, different characters and words sound exactly the same, but mean totally different things. Like one single syllable could be shared by more than 10 characters, each of which carrying multiple meanings. So using Pinyin as the written system is not very efficient at conveying the same kind of information as characters.
Like Qing can mean light, clear, green, tilted, and hydrogen. So it's not like in English when these phonetic elements could indicate meanings. Pinyin only provides pronunciation.
对, so we still have to learn at least some characters. That's why we'll be asking the second question. How many characters should I learn? Well, there are over 5,000 characters. However, most Chinese people don't even know that much. Let's take a look at this pie chart. Suppose that this is all the written materials in the Chinese world.
Personal mail, newspaper, books, online articles, you name it. Suppose this chart covers all of the characters found in these materials.
Then the most frequently used 5 characters, the, 一, 是, 了, 我, covers 10% of them.
Really? And if we add 12 more, it would cover 20%.
Again, if we add 25 and make it 42, they cover 30% of all written materials.
And if we keep going and add 37 to make it 79, these 79 would cover 40%.
And the most commonly used 380 would cover up to 70% of all written materials. And if we bring the number up to 1,000 characters, it will cover over 90%. And finally, 2,400 characters would cover 99%.
For elementary students in China, if they know 2,400 characters, they should be able to read general publications no problem.
But we need to be careful because each character could have more than one meaning. For example, 我 has 4 meanings, 的 has more than 5 meanings. And in some rare cases, such as 打, the character has more than 25 meanings. Don't be intimidated though, because these meanings are usually related to each other.
Right. So when a character is combined with another character, each giving out one specific meaning, the combination becomes a new word. For example, when the personal pronoun 我 meets the possessive particle 的, we have our new word 我的, which means my or mine.
When 自 self meets with 我, you get 自我, which means ego or oneself. One of the most distinguishable characteristics of the Chinese language is that a lot of the times when 2 or more characters are put together to make a new word, usually the new word's meaning is related to the meaning of each individual character.
Just like when we combine 我 with 国, which means country. 我国 means one's own country. So the meaning of Chinese words is generally easy to remember if you know the meaning of the characters.
Imagine how many combinations of characters we could build with just a basic 380 or 1,000 characters. And as we showed you earlier, once we know all the words that are made from the basic 1,000 characters, we should be able to read and understand over 90% of all written materials.
And you don't necessarily have to be able to write each character by heart either. As long as you can recognize them, you should be able to read and type easy.
And this video series will serve as a guide for understanding the structure of Chinese characters. You'll be surprised at how well you understand the logic and patterns behind the characters. They won't just look so random and don't make sense to you anymore.
For each video, we've prepared a printable tracing sheet that you can download and practice along with the videos. It's a great way to remember the shape of the characters.
And you could decide whether you want to be able to write these characters by heart or just to be able to recognize them. In any case, this video series is designed to help you along the way.
So I hope this video answers some of your questions. The next video will talk about another topic that Chinese learners debate about, which is writing versus typing. Stay tuned and see you next time.
谢谢，再见。
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up below or subscribe. As a member of our website, you'll have access to even more lessons, so feel free to visit us at ChineseFor.Us. Also, our social links are to the right. Thanks and see you next time.